Hi guys, welcome back to Dutch Modeling with another inbox review. We're back with another trumpeter. It's this time the B1 Centauro AFV, the early version, second series with the upgraded armor. Again a trumpeter. I'm starting to really like the brand. Again something different. This case it's an 8-wheel tank destroyer with what I believe and kind of have been told with the same barrel gun as the M1 Abrams has, but I'm not completely sure about that one. So let's see. As always, nicely box art, even with some weathering aspects on it, so that's always a cool thing. On the side you got a little write up here, tells where they are deployed, and you got the i4 paint scheme with a cable. I have no clue what this is. Some photo-etch and Trumpeter's model number 01564. Here's some more, as you can see, and the box art. Here you got the difference paint scheme. This is the K4, and here it says, for everyone who needs to know, this is not a toy. So, sorry. And that's it, because there's nothing on the back. So let's open the box. See what's inside. We got the paint scheme, the little commercial thingy from Trumpeter, and of course the instructions. And then we got some sprues here, wheels, decals, these, and the upper and lower hole are in here. And this is what I like. This is really nicely. You can see the hole, and if it wants to work with me, it's all very nicely protected. So back in here, other side, and let's start with the instructions and stuff as usual. Now let's start with this one. I'm going to check if I can see a release date on this thing. This would be 2011, so it's not that old. And around that time, Trumpeter apparently came with the HMS Queen Elizabeth 1918 version. Looks nice. In 1/700 scale, so it's not too big. And on this side we got the, of course, the Centauro I'm reviewing now. Got the ASU 85 self-propelled airborne self-propelled gun from the Russians. You got the Soviet 122mm Corp gun and the PLA J8B fighter. So this is always, well, eye candy, so to say. Can go back in here. Then we got first the paint scheme. Love this. This is in color. Mr. Hobby Vallejo, Model Master, Tammy and Humbrol are accounted for. All the other colors, of course, you can add to yourself. It's very dull paint scheme. It's the K4 with the light green, and this is again the same color, just this is not K4, this is I4. Italian flags on it, and there's also Italian flags. I don't know if there are more possibilities, because I read that they also were in Egyptian and in Spanish service. So if you don't want like this one, you can always go the other route. And then here we got the instruction sheet, or booklet. Now let's see. We start by making holes. That's step one, that's not much. Here we start, the second step will be the installment of the suspension, some arms, steering arms here, and some new side armor, which they say cut and remove. One, or do you have to remove them all? That's not very clear. We'll see it later on probably. I'm guessing you have to remove them all, because they are never depicted again. So I'm guessing you have to clean them all off, all 6 knobs of them. Well, this is pretty easy. It's a suspension on the other side. Or, it's not even a suspension, it's a drivetrain, sorry. Drivetrain. Here the suspension arms are being made. You can see the shock absorbers with the steering arms. These are the steering arms, so only the but all wheels. I don't know if they are movable in this kit, but it can be moved, I guess. Well, only the first two. I don't know. Shock absorbers being built with brakes. Well, what should be depicted by brakes. The arms. I know the Dutch word, don't know the English word for it. Sorry. The A-frame for the wheels. Wheels themselves. Two sides hubcap. Or not hubcap, but the wheels itself. With a polycap. And we'll go into the tire. Tires are done. And here's some more bolted on armor. Extra goes on both sides. Sorry, got a little bit of a cold. Your rear plate with the towing eyes, the door, probably the lighting, and here's the inside of the door with the handles. Upper deck, so to speak. A whole lot extra armor here. Here's some extra armor, some tools on the back. Railing here, handles, a whole lot on the front. Lighting goes on with some PE covers. Here's some more stuff on it, more tools here, handles, inserts, clamps, or yeah, towing eyes, the towing eyes, that kind of stuff. Wait a second. Oh, extra lighting. These are in the first step, they are, so there's different lighting here. Light covers, more lighting, oh no, except for that one, sorry. Vision blocks, armor cover for the tools. Other side again, added armor cover for toolbox. It's a toolbox more. Again, this will be the railing guarding for the turret, so you don't have the turret trap. The mirror goes on. I don't think this is a mirror, to be honest. Yeah, they look like mirrors, so probably will be mirrors. Towing cable. It's up here. Cut and bent. Towing eyes. More protection for the lights. The other mirror goes on. Back, no, another extra armor plating. Then you go to the turret. Start by making a shitload of holes. You can see. Then adding in vision blocks. All of them. There are a lot. And these are sensors that go on top, I guess. More. This is the mount for the gun, which you do not glue, so it's movable. The hatches, the antenna, and I'm guessing this is something like a air vent. Here everything goes on. Upper and lower turret parts assembled. I think this is an infrared searcher. This is to aim. Not sure about what these are. Antennae go on. All small stuff goes on here. Handles and the stuff. Here the hatches go on. Barrel cleaning rod, probably something like that, I guess. Side ports. Machine guns being built here with the gunner's plate. Again, more small stuff. Building of the turret basket here. There's kind of handles and stuff go on here. More basket parts and smoke dispensers. Some anti-skid goes on here, there, here, there. Oh no, this is the extended armor on these sides. Here's a close-up of how the turret basket with the smoke dispenser and the antenna should look like. Here's the other side, the same as before. Extra plating, armor, side of the turret basket with the smoke dispensers. Antenna goes on again. More plating, anti-skid and armor plating. Then here's the gun construction. 2-part barrel. Shame. More piece of PE for the front of the barrel, which after that will be hidden, so I don't know why they do that. You almost can't see that, and it won't be fun to spray this one. But, okay. Cover for the mantlet goes on, the machine gun goes on, upper and low hull go together, and then there's some more extra armor being bolted on here, as you can see. On the back goes extra lighting, convoy lighting, I think this is. On the back, extra armor plate. And here on the front, also, I think this is the convoy lighting. Goes to the front, and then the turret goes onto the hull. So, pretty forward build. Should be doable. Let's start with the clean it off a bit. The upper hull, anti-skid texture here. A whole lot of stuff is already molded on. Hatches here where you got all the grips going on. I think the engine will be here then. This looks like a giant engine wheel, but I'm not sure about that. No interior detail. Some lots of molded on detail. There is a little welding seam here and there. That's not too bad. I like the anti-skid texture. Looks good. I'll give you a close-up view. You can see. Pre-drilled holes and all. There's the more of the seam. And as you say, inside, there's not a lot to see. I know you had to drill. Seam all these holes, or almost all. No, there are a couple. Are drilled out. There are just a couple left. So they're nowhere near as many as they showed on the instructions. I got 4 that are not drilled yet. Or are these? No, these are also drilled out. Yeah, only these 2 and these 2 are not yet drilled out. So we'll see about that. I'm going to put this aside because it has to go in its protective sleeve again. The lower hole. Inside, no detail whatsoever. They're pretty much, there were, here, probably all the holes need to drill out on the sides. Bolting detail is not too bad. There's not a lot otherwise on detail. You can see, I'm guessing all those holes need to be drilled. And I would like, and I haven't seen there's some more detail there, a manufacturer done it yet. Give us the size of the drill you need to drill it out. I don't think, and I'm not sure, but I don't think there's a company that does that. Just some kind of guesswork now. And that's a shame. Polycaps, everybody knows them. Turret, top. Again, here's a little bit of flash here. Nothing what you can do with a little sanding and a little knife. So a little bit of flash there. And again, it's gone in a second. Otherwise, welding detail is pretty good. Riveting detail, bolts. It's not too bad. Yep. See. All are already molded on. There's the welding detail. There's the flash, you can see it. There it is, in the vision ports. But still nothing, a little bit sanding on, twinkling with your hobby knife will fix. Let's go for the wheels. Take one out, you got enough, so no branding on it. Soft, so that's nice. There must be a way to make them feel. The problem I got with these wheels is they stay like this, perfectly round, and the vehicle weighs, what would it weigh? 10, 15 tons? Well, with all the added armor, probably. The wheels won't stay this. They will be squished on one end because they're heavy. And there must be a way to do that. But it's a shame. The texture is great. The thread looks good. Let's see. And this. See there, yeah, soft. And I saw a video once of somebody cutting them off, a piece of the other, making them a little bit warm, so you can make them look weighted. That looks. If you can get that look, that's good, because most of the parts, most of the time with those wheels, they just like they have no weight to them, and that's a shame. We got the lower turret with some access ports here. String, you all won't be able to see these, I guess. One part of the gun, the other part of the gun, the anti-skid and armor plates here. Here more extra armor plates. The mantle cover. The gun mantle here, mantlet, sorry. Parts of the cupola. This is what goes around here. Probably a what's it called? Yeah, can't remember the name. It's the end of the barrel, so the pressure can go off to the sides. It has a special name, just can't remember it now. Antennae. Short stuff. Let's see if the hatches have some interior detail. Too bad it's a two-part gun. I might be on the lookout for a metal barrel for this one. But it is a rather intricate gun with a thermal sleeve, but it looks fit and everything. So to perfectly line that up and get that seam away with all these little things here, that will be a pain in the ass. It's doable, definitely doable, but I'm not sure if I want to do it. Depends if there probably will be aftermarket guns for these. Let's see, there it is. Lower turret half with the edges there for some reason. There's the mantlet cover. Extra armor parts. Hatches one side. Let's turn this around. The inside of the hatches. And then we get that. Where are we? There we are. Those are covers for the end of the barrel. The mantlet itself. And you got a tie gun. So, I'm guessing I'm gonna be. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna be on the lookout for the different gun. Like I said, it's not undoable, but I'm lazy. Sorry. I like this about Trumpeter. They do this a lot with fragile parts. But sometimes, I don't know why they did this. See, I can get it off like this. It's good. These are parts with sharp edges. Here and here. This is very sharp. No stretch marks, so it didn't have anything. These are all extra armor packages. It's all armor. Some riveting and bolting detail. And spacers, that's it. Not a lot to see here. I still. That's it. Get this back on. I did it for a reason, so. They thought that you need to be careful with this, so I'm going to be careful with it. These are turret basket parts, the holder for the smoke dispensers, turret basket parts, extra armor, and no clue. Maybe one of the turret sensors. A little bit of flash here on the ends. Not too bad, you get it off very soon. Very brittle. I kinda expected here to be a also protective wrapper around, but it's not. Like I said, a little bit of flash there, but not a lot. The rest looks good. As you can see for yourself. Delicate. So, that's it. Next, clear parts. Clear parts. Not very special. Not gonna open those. We got the back panel. Something that looks like an extra side. No clue what these are. Something on the sides, but I've seen of the length of these. The back panel, the back door, probably the part of the front panel, cover up handle, and a toolbox or something like that. Now, well, there's interior detail on the door. That you can open that, mold that open if you want. Zoom, please. Oh, there it is. Those small strips. There's the door on the back. Let me turn this around for you so you can see the inside. So it's molded, so you couldn't display it open. Turn it around again. Here's the toolbox, which is there's no lid on it now, as you can see here. So you could mold that open or model that open as well with some tools in it. It's all in the detail. Armor plating, tools, hatch, more tools here, wheel stops, this part of the third basket, side armor plating, travel lock, lights, all kinds of stuff. You can see here even a protective part over the edge of the pick. The wheel blocks, wheel stops. Yes, I turn it around for you because you can see that's a hatch. More tools, saw blade, travel lock, all kinds of stuff. We sell a couple of parts with flash, but here are really small parts and I can't detect any flash on these. So, oh, damn. That's strange. Here it's a little bit decolorized, a little bit yellowish. Now here's a little bit of flash on top. This will be harder to clean off. Or not, you just peel it off like that. So, yep. Last bag, and this is a double sprue. This will be the wheel, suspension, hubs. So I'll take out only one. Yeah, this is all the drivetrain and everything, including the machine gun. Wheels, the AFV frames, stabilizers. These are stabilizers. The shock absorbers, handles, and only detail on one side, so I don't have to turn it around for you. No, sorry, I almost lost it. Detail there. All small stuff. Handles. Again, here and there, a little bit of flash. It's not their cleanest kit, that's for sure. It's not a bad kit by the looks of it. Then we are left with, yep, the Decals and the P. So let's see. I never know who makes Trumpeter Decals. The carrier film is shiny. You got the K4 and the I4 with the V-shaped, the Italian flag, the number plating. All the words are readable. if I would be able to read Italian, that is. But they look good. All in register. So, let's see if I can... Oh! Sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. You can see even the finest print. Well, if somebody can read Italian, you can read what it says. There's, can you see I got the... Well, it says K for an I for. I don't know what the camera picks up. What it says. You have to trust me in that one. So, they look good. Like I said, I don't really know. I don't think they are made by Cartograph. But Trumpeter decals normally look pretty good. And then we got the final one. With the, like Trumpeter almost does, protected sheet of photo-etch. It's not a lot. It's very enough. And this is 2007 according to this, so it's not a 2011 kit, but well, this kit maybe, but there will be more Centauros out there. And the original one is probably 2007. And you got the copper wire with it. So, this back in the bag again. And we can overthink what we just saw. It looks good. Personally, I wouldn't say a fanboy, but I do like Trumpeter very much. More so because they do subjects most companies won't or don't. I don't know if they won't, but they just don't. So Trumpeter normally is one of my first choices to go for. Sorry guys. The quality is good, the price is good, although lately Trumpeter has gone up with their prices. So it's not a good something good, but okay. But the B1 Centauro AFV Early Vision 2nd Series with upgrade armor. I like what I see. It looks like a fun build. I'll definitely be making one day. Like, you know, I do a lot and I have a lot and I don't have a lot of builds. So don't hold your breath for this one to be built, but it will be built. So, like I said, it looks good. A little bit of flash here and there, but that's not something that holds me back. I am gonna look for a different gun though, because it's doable to glue two halves apart, but there's so much detail on the gun, which makes it hard to get it to sand it straight and nice and round again, and you can't sand too much or you can't sand too little, and so probably this will be a aftermarket gun, probably, not sure yet, but I like the kit. I hope you enjoyed the review, and see you next time. Bye bye.